Well, what is going on there? Hey, 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 everybody. Here we go again. Let's see how I fix that. Why do I keep hitting that button? And that's pretty snow. I like it. It's a little distracting. Does that have it straight? Hopefully that has it straight. Oh, yep. Isn't that pretty with the snow falling? Oh, that's pretty cool. I accidentally hit a button again. So happy Thursday, y'all. Hope everybody is having a fabulous week and have gotten everything pretty much wrapped up, no pun intended, for the holidays. And if you haven't, I hope you're close, at least. Alright, so yep, we still have a house full over here, so it might get a little loud. But hey, we enjoy our grandbabies, right? I think they're getting ready to watch Frozen. Alright, everything's in there. Give it a minute, see if anybody wants to jump on and join me. I'll show you how to do a little revamp. You are silly. So that's my eldest being a dork. Alright, so like I said, we're going to do a little revamp on one of our Halloween transfers. I never got to use this. Halloween just blew right past me before I even got to this one, so I haven't even used it yet. It is still available on the website. And I'm sure when we get ready to do the new catalog, which should be coming up soon, it's going to retire. So if you if you like this transfer, then you better jump on and get it. All right, so this is called October 31st. Hey, RC. So as usual, we're going to take our transfer because we never used it. And we're going to indicate, well, we thought we were going to indicate which side is the back side. So when after we clean our transfer, we know which side to return it on the carrier sheet. So I'm going to show you two different ways that we're going to be able to do this transfer. With the some of the designs that I have available, but there are other ones that are currently available on my website that you could possibly use to cater towards your design that you like. So I'm just putting this, because it's a brand new transfer, on my shirt. Fuzzing it up, and fuzzing it up is just grabbing some lint so that the adhesive on the back isn't so super sticky that you have to yank it off the board. So just putting it on my shirt a couple of times, grabbing up some lint, and then there we go. The negotiations have started in the living room. Alright, so just eyeballing this. And I think got it down fairly straight. And then I'm just going to smooth it out. There's something underneath my transfer. So I'm going to see if I can get it out of there. Yeah, right there. And then just lay it back down. And you're trying to achieve no bubbles in the silk screen area. So wherever you see the black on your screen is actually a teeny little silk screen. And you want to make sure that there are no bubbles in it. And I'm not pulling it very hard, but I am pulling it a little bit. There's an air bubble there. And the reason why you want to make sure you don't have any air bubbles is because it will kind of mess up your design. You want it to be smooth across your board. So just pulling it just slightly. And sometimes you can just work them out by running your hands over it. It's still in there. And pull it. Reset it this way. There we go. I think that's got it. So just looking at the rest of them. And it looks good. Sweet. Alright, so for this, because I'm going to be filling in some larger spaces, I'm going to be using my angled squeegee. This is pretty cool because it's got all these flat sides to it in various shapes, well, various lengths, I should say. And it's great for getting into corners or getting around things when you're spreading your paste out. So that's pretty awesome. So like I said, I'm going to show you 2 ways of doing this. And y'all know me, I do I like traditional Christmas colors. So the white, the red, the green, that sort of thing. But you can absolutely use a lot of our pastels if that's the kind of Christmas colors that you enjoy. That's what's great about Chalk Couture is you can customize it to your decor. So this one here is Honeydew. That would be a great Christmas color. This is the Morning Sky, another one, and they're on sort of the pastel-y kind of sides. And these 2 would be great as well. This is an aquamarine. We have several blue in the blue hue family, and this is a gorgeous color. It's called Wild Berry. So you can look on my chalk site and find the colors you like and do it however you want it. All right, so I'm just going to give my green paste a little stir. I'm using my multi-tool. I gave 2 of these away today because I was a little behind on drawing winners for my Masterpiece Mondays. So there's no purchase necessary. You just have to enter a photo on the Masterpiece Monday post every Monday. Enter a brand new design, and your name will be entered into a random drawing. And I give away Chalk Couture products. And I just happened to give away 2 of these today. Alright, quick stir, looks good. You want it sort of like a yogurt-like consistency. And my red, my candy apple red, is perfect. So I'm not going to worry with that. And I think because I'm going to use 2 different colors, I'm going to go with a smaller cut down squeegee instead of that big one. So, and this, I'm going to show y'all how to do a pull technique, because this is going to take a little more time, because I'm going to use the 2 different colors just to make sure I have that Christmas pop to it. Just filling that in. Pull up that excess, put it right back in there. I'm going to grab another squeegee, a clean one, and get the chalk paste on my hands. And I'm going to grab the red. Okay. And I know y'all are wondering what we're going to do the next step after I finish this, but I'm going to show you how we are going to make October 31st a Christmas decor item. So again, take off that excess, put it right back in that jar, and like I said, I'm going to do the lift technique. Because your chalk paste goes on wet, it dries hard and is removable with water. But we don't want it drying in our silk screen, because that will cause the chalk paste to actually lift up off your surface. So while it's still wet, you need to remove your transfer. That was a little stuck there, my goodness. So I'm going to pull it back just till it comes off of that. I'm going to hit it with my blow dryer so that way I can speed the process up. So as you jump on, please make sure you say hello. And that way I can welcome you in. Please feel free to ask any questions or comments. Hi, Camry, how are you? Thanks for joining. So I'm just giving this a quick blow dry because I'm doing the pull technique. Apologize for the noise. So I'm going to let that fall back down. Now I'm going to go back in. I'm going to grab my green. And I'm going to start hitting this right here, and just swiping that chalk paste in. Not a big deal, not hard at all. Alright, so I'm going to pull that excess up, put it right back in there. Oh, I'm glad too. But I always leave my lives up in case you you can't catch the live. You can always watch it on the replay. Alright, pull that up. And I'm gonna hit that with the blow dryer. But yeah, you can always catch the replay, and if you have any questions, you can always type them in that feed, and I'll see them, and I can answer any questions you have. So are you ready for Christmas yet? Have you gotten that stocking hung up. Alright, I think that's dry enough that I could lay it right back down. And then I'm going to grab my red. The kids are in there. They are watching. What are they watching? I can't tell what they're watching. Alright, now we're going to go back in for the green real quick and then we'll lift again. Alright. And pull again. There we go. And again, we're going to hit it with that blow dryer and we'll get that last one. Good. I'm glad to hear. And you'll notice as you build up your color collection that some colors will dry a little bit quicker than others. So don't think that's like really weird or anything like that, but they're, you know, they're all organic with organic pigments in them, and sometimes, you know, they have a mind of their own. They are absolutely reusable. All you have to do is when you are finished with your transfer, is just rinse it under running water. Cold to warm water. You don't really want it like super hot. And you just kind of rub your hands all over it and you get up the excess chalk paste. And you take, alright, trying to get this up, you take a disinfecting wipe and you wipe down both sides, and then you leave it sticky side up, let it completely air dry, and then you can return it back to its carrier sheet. Now you'll get approximately 8 to 12 uses out of each transfer. Now if you take let's see, a size A is $10, right? And you break $10 out down into the minimum of uses, which is the 8. That's like pennies to use it, right? So I think it's just a great value to me. I love it. So I got a little messy part right there. So I'm just going to take a Q-tip and my squirt bottle. I don't want it wringing wet. I don't want it dripping. I just want it slightly damp on my Q-tip, and then I'm going to go over that and clean that up real quick to clean up my design. All right, I'm going to hit it again with the blow dryer again. Sorry for the noise. And I'm just using my hair dryer. make sure that these 4 sections are good dry before I move to my next step. So I have the old, it's called Winter Woodland Scene, and that's what I'm going to use tonight. But you can use probably like the mini holiday icons. It has a little Christmas tree in it. It has all kinds of smaller Christmas type little designs on it. One is joy. You could put joy in the middle or whatever you choose, or if you're in love with the nativity, because after I had made my plan to make this, I thought about the nativity and maybe doing it kind of a little more glitzy for this and different colors, and maybe putting like the baby Jesus in the middle or whatever. So I mean, there's lots of ways you can do this. Do you have to use disinfecting wipes, or could you use clean cloth and water? Okay, so what the disinfecting wipe does is not only does it get the residual of the, make sure I get him centered, the residual of the Chalkology paste off, but it actually reactivates the sticky on the back of your transfer. You can definitely just use, you know, the water to rinse them through, but I don't know how long your sticky is gonna, I don't know how many uses you're gonna get out of it doing it that way. I know a lot of people prefer not to use things like that because of chemicals in them and things like that, but there is a reason for it, and it's to reactivate that sticky part on the back. So I'm just going to take white, and I'm going to do my little buck that was in my transfer set, and I'm going to put him in the middle because I just like him. And all right, gonna remove that excess, put it right back in. But I have there's been a couple of times that I haven't really used the disinfecting wipe on it on the back. You should do it every time you use your transfer, but there's been times where I haven't hit it with the disinfecting wipe, and it's been fine to use, you know, quite a few more times. But as a habit, I usually hit them with that disinfecting wipe. So just pull that up, and there he is. I'm gonna blow dry him, and we're gonna do one little extra thing. Go. Oh wait, he's about to get even more cute. Oh, so now you never want to stick anything in your Chalkology paste that can soak up the moisture in it. So typically I do not recommend you using like a, hey Miss Lynette, thanks for joining. I don't recommend sticking like popsicle sticks in to stir up your paste, or the end of a paintbrush. Although I've done it, but I usually moisten the end of it with water, and whatever is on my lid is what I try to use instead of sticking it in my pot. But for this purpose, I'm using this end of this of this little paintbrush. And hopefully my hand will be steady enough that I can dot him where I want to. There we go. So that is how I have turned a Halloween transfer into a Christmas design. Another thing that you could do, and before I show you, I'm going to have to hit it with the blow dryer again. Now, your chalk paste typically is going to dry within from 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the heat and humidity of where you're creating. The reason why I'm using a blow dryer is just to speed up the process. Nobody likes to watch paint dry, right? So I think he's dry enough that I can do this now. But we have chalkable chips, and these chalkable chips are the same surface as our boutique boards. And these things, believe it or not, you can use them for a ton of different things. You can make Christmas ornaments out of them. You can do gift tags with them if you have like a crocodile or a drill, if you're comfortable with a drill with a small bit. Put a little hole in it and it can be the gift tag. I tend to do a magnet kind of thing. So I've just taken a magnet and I stuck it on the back. It had an adhesive part to it and just stuck it on there. This particular board is a porcelain steel magnetic board. So I can use this on here, and maybe another design you could use is a countdown calendar for this board. Chocolate chips come 12 in a pack, and you can take your font that you already have that has the numbers in it, and you can create a little countdown calendar. So that's another idea. But that is my little design for this Thursday. I hope y'all enjoyed it. But with so many different transfers and how you can get so many to interact with each other, I think is phenomenal. It really, don't look at a transfer as one design. You can do several different things with one transfer. It's really awesome. But again, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for your support. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I'm happy to answer them. I am going to take a little break for the next week or so. And then we will start fresh with thank you for the thumbs up and the hearts. I appreciate it. We'll start fresh in the new year. I'll still be posting, but I think we're going to put the Chit Chat and Chalks on hold till then, and the Masterpiece Mondays, because what is it? Christmas Eve is on Monday, and New Year's is on Monday. So I want y'all to have a very blessed and happy holiday season, and still feel free to contact me through the holidays. And I hope y'all have a wonderful holiday. Toodles, y'all.